Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, after William Samoei Ruto appointed CS for Energy Opiyo Wandayi into the cabinet, Wandayi decided to have a tour of Siaya County, and at that time, in his capacity as CS for Energy. So he was touring Siaya County, accompanied by leaders. And among those leaders, there was Honorable Atandi. Honorable Atandi declared his support for Opiyo Wandayi and CS for Treasury, John Mbadi. There is something that Atandi said that caught my attention, and also many Kenyans are really reacting to that. To some extent, people get mad with that statement. And this is what he said, I quote him: "The government is only bad if you are not part of it. But the moment that government has your people inside, that government cannot be bad. The government is now good." Honorable Atandi, ODM member of parliament, and he's here really supporting the government, endorsing John Mbadi, Opiyo Wandayi, as they take over their role in the cabinet. So his statement is clear. Serikali sasa ni nzuri. Serikali si mbaya. And he has given his own reasons why the government is good. Listen to him.
Is that the government is only bad if you are not part of it. Yes. If you are outside, you don't have anybody who is representing your interest in that government does not talk to you, that government is bad. But the moment that government has your people inside, the way Mbadi is inside, and Raymond Omolo and my brother Opiyo Wandayi, the government cannot be bad. The government now is good. Now the government is good. That is the message. Because the government.
Now, as we continue with our panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Definitely, if you look at the first formation of William Ruto's cabinet, the one that he sat together with Rigathi Gachagua and formed, this proved that William Samoei Ruto is a tribalist leader. So tribal. It also proved that Gachagua is a tribalistic leader. Because that cabinet, half of it was Kalenjin and Kikuyu. But Kenya has 47 tribes. And if we talk about the majority tribes, on that table, we will put Kikuyus, Luyas, Kalenjin, Luos, Kamba will be on the table. Then we are going to go down to Kisis and the rest. So when you give half to this and half to this, half of the cabinet to two, Izengine. So it was because they come from those tribes. So there are some part of this country where people felt that they are not part of this government because no one from the region is in the cabinet. To that extent, I can agree with the Honorable Atandi that when the government has no your people in it, because we all pay taxes, therefore we should be represented where our taxes is being, collected, where people sit and decide on how to use our taxes. Huwezi kusanya tax hapa Western, alafu watu wenye watakaa kufanya uamuzi vile zitatumika ni watu wa Mount Kenya na Rift Valley. Hapana. Have someone from You cannot collect taxes from Nyanza, then you expect wale wenye watafanya uamuzi kwa hizo tax vile zitatumika ni watu kutoka Western na Rift Valley. No. So, it was a kind of disconnected government that had one side, and the rest of Kenyans felt that this is not our government because it lacked the face of Kenya. Now, let us come to the second part of Attorney's statement. That the moment that government has your people inside, the government cannot be bad, the government is now good. He's saying so to celebrate Opiyo and I, John Mbadi, and justify what ODM has done to give them. Hatusemi lazima Ruto angechagua mtu wa ODM kwa serikali kutoka Nyanza ndio ionekane hiyo serikali imerepresent watu wa Nyanza. No. Not everyone in Nyanza was an ODM. Kuna watu wengine kula hata si wanasiasa, technocrats. Chukua balance. On this statement, it takes me back to Mount Kenya and Rift Valley. They have proved to us that having your village men and women in government does not make you be a beneficiary of that government. Largely, it might be family members of the person who has been appointed and his close allies or friends. They benefit. But community does not benefit because someone is in the government. And this can be confirmed by the fact that we saw the Gen Z protest in Mount Kenya region. We saw it in Rift Valley. And the way they protested, it was more than how it was protested in Nyanza and Western and Lower Eastern. Yani ungeenda Nyanza, Mount Kenya, na uende Rift Valley, utashangaa hao ndio watu wa serikali. But again, let us calm down, let us narrow down. The protest we saw in Eldoret town, now Eldoret city of Eldoret, it was super massive. That is Rift Valley. What we saw in Nakuru, it was massive protest. Similar to what was in Nairobi. Sababu Nairobi ndio mother of all protest. Sasa watu wa Eldoret wale protest ni kama wako Nairobi na wale wa Nakuru. Just go to Nyeri, where Gachagua is coming from. Ile ofisi ya Governor Mutahi Kahiga ilionekana kama headquarter ya maandamano. What does this one tells you? Ruto is a resident of Eldoret. Yeye kaunti yake ni wapi? Uasin Gishu. Gachagua ni resident ya Nyeri. So, kulikuwa na maandamano makubwa kwa Ruto mpaka kwa village yake na kwa Gachagua. Ofisi ya governor ilikuwa headquarter ya maandamano. So if Gachagua is the government, Ruto is the head of the government, to justify this statement, you will say that then we expected that Eldoret and Nyeri will be silent, not protesting, because they are in the government, they feel represented, so the government is not bad. But they led the protest. This confirms to us that the government cannot be good when your people, simply just because your people are in government. It can only be good if they serve the interest of the common mwananchi. So it tells you that your people can be in government, but they fail to serve your interest. Ruto is in government, head of that government, but he has failed to serve the interest of the Sugoi residents. The residents from the city of Eldoret, the residents of Nakuru, which is in Rift Valley, the residents of Nyeri, Kiambu at large. So, for me, I don't agree with this statement. You just need to have a president who is focused to serve the people and put up a cabinet that he instructs to serve the people and allow them to serve the people and watch on corruption, deal with it, period. And in the interest of our politics, burn on the face of your cabinet, because this is where they sit and make major decisions on how to share the cake. This cake is a tax that we collect from Nyanza, Turukana, Coast Region, Eastern, Western, Mount Kenya, Rift Valley, Nairobi, and elsewhere. So haya mambo ya Nyatandi anasema na kufurahia na kudanganya wananchi, mambo ya kwamba mtu wako kwa serikali ni nzuri. Hata wakikuja kutunyonga sasa tutasema serikali ni nzuri hata wakitunyonga sababu tuko kwa serikali. I disagree with him on that. He is misleading the public. And people should say no. Let us see John Badi working for the people. Let us see Opiyo Wandayi making electricity affordable to everyone. Ni kinaya vile Ruto alienda kuwasha stima na launch stima kwa mama wengine. Huyo mama hana uwezo wa pesa, alafu naeka token ziko juu. They can't afford. What is the meaning of that? Turudi kwa mafuta huko na wengine walale kwa giza. Let them work and stop the stories they are coming up with. We should not be blinded that our people are in the government. Let's put everyone on task but not support them. Let us oversight them, because which support do they want? The only support we can give is to give our taxes. And secondly, public participation. Otherwise, what else do they need? Then they have to deliver. Period.